Yeah, man, I'm up at the Maj Hotel. I'm up in Philly. Got my cheesesteaks. I'm ready to go. I'm about to go watch the Eagles practice for the Super Bowl game. They gonna kill the Chiefs. What do you mean? What? Man, listen. Philly had this thing wrapped up. You can never underestimate the Eagles. They're gonna kill the Chiefs. I guarantee it. Listen, if the Eagles don't win this game, I will donate my wife to the Taliban. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me how to get to this location? I don't know why Google Maps doesn't work in the middle of the desert. Yeah, I'm going to the Taliban headquarters. Is that way? All right, cool. Let's go, babe. Come on.
I am Bruce Jordan. I'm former IHG corporate and I manage over $1 billion in assets and $300 million in revenue. Well, Michael Jordan is the basketball. Bruce Jordan is the same to the hotel industry. My main goal is to give your hotel guests an amazing experience and give your hotel the tools it needs to keep your revenue numbers in the black and beyond. And now you're watching another episode of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts. This episode was brought to you by Hotel Guest Management, the #1 hotel revenue experts.
Yes, we are here. We made it. We made it. Season 4 of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts. Listen, before we get started, please make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to keep seeing content like this and you want to make sure you get these type of videos that you enjoy so much and you want to make sure another season comes, please like and subscribe so we can make sure we have a season 5 and season 6 of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts. We are here in Philadelphia, home of the almost Super Bowl champions Eagles. They did their best. Got hurt, it hurt my feelings when I didn't see them win, but it's okay. I'm a Giants fan. I live. Okay, so we are over here in the Art District at the Maj Hotel. Let's see what these bad boys got. Let's go. Now, over here at the Maj Hotel, it is a small, cute boutique hotel. It's like VIP. We're in the Art District. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump away from the museum. The museum is gorgeous, and so is Philly. I mean, I love Philadelphia. You have it's like historic buildings are absolutely gorgeous. So over here at this hotel, they're doing something a little different. This hotel is like super duper tech. Like literally you can do everything with your phone. You can open the door with your phone. Just look at these room numbers. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Like you can put the do not disturb sign on this thing right here. Instead of having those hanging signs, this thing is the sign that's for do not disturb, so no one disturbs you. When housekeeping sees this, they know not to knock on your door. They don't have to ever worry about purchasing another sign. You can open the blinds with your cell phone. You could turn off and turn on the lights with your cell phone. You could dim the lights with your cell phone. You can even control the TV, all with your cell phone. Now, of course, you can do everything else manually too. But the fact that you can do it from 100 miles away makes it crazy cool. I'm sorry, I'm a tech geek, I'm a tech nerd. I love all things tech. So this was right up my alley. The lobby is really cute, spacious, but my favorite part of this hotel was actually the breakfast area. This hotel had an amazing breakfast. And to be so small, because it's only 25 rooms, to be such a small hotel and have such an amazing breakfast, like avocado toast. They had these incredible pancakes that I love to death. That was like my favorite was the pancakes. They also had omelets. All right, they had omelets with potatoes, so they had everything going on at this little small boutique hotel. Like, I didn't have to leave the hotel for breakfast. I always ate downstairs, and if it was me coming back there again, like, I would go eat breakfast at this place, like, even if I wasn't staying there. Like, that's how good the breakfast was. So they get a A+ when it comes to breakfast. Now let's talk about the operations for a second. The only thing that I really didn't like about this hotel, when it came to like the rooms, it was incredibly clean. The hotel rooms were incredibly clean. I bow down to housekeeping. They got it. But there's one design flaw at this hotel that I did not like, and I don't like it at any property when I see it. And that's open box springs. When you have open box springs, anything can roll under there. When you have open box springs, you have housekeepers that have to bend down, get underneath there, and they literally have to crawl. Like they're in boot camp training if there's something stuck underneath the bed. So it's a pain in the butt for housekeeping and for guests if something rolls under the bed. So I really, really didn't like that. But one thing I did like was actually in the bathroom. It's not what you think. The bathroom had TVs inside the mirrors that you could turn on and off. So while you're brushing your teeth, while you're washing your face, while you're washing your hands, you can literally watch TV inside the bathroom while you're doing all that. Like, I was on YouTube and some more stuff. It was so cool because I haven't seen anything like that in a hotel, especially in this market. And that's the beauty about boutique hotels. Like, they can do things that franchises just can't do. So there's no limit to the amount that they can do to comfort the guests and, to please the guests. So yeah, that was just an amazing thing that I really enjoyed. I didn't use it much because, I don't got a whole lot of hair to be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my hair came out great, as you can see. Salon selected. Now let's talk about revenue. Revenue wasn't that bad, especially when it came to rates and stuff like that, but it seems like they're very dependent on the OTAs. Your goal is to make sure they don't even get to the OTAs, so you're not competing with 1,000 hotels on one page. Your goal is to make sure you can fight it out in search. So when someone types in hotel near art museum or hotel in the art district, this hotel doesn't show up. This hotel does not show up when someone types that in. And the reason why is they're not taking advantage of keywords, keyword search. They're not putting those keywords inside of their website. And most importantly, they're not using AdWords or Google Hotel Ads. So when you're letting your competition outmarket you, you're always going to be paying more OTA fees, which means you have less to give to your guests and less to give to your employees. So let's move that expense to the side. Just to give you a personal example, one of my hotels, they did about $140,000 in 1 month. Like, the OTA fees was $3,000. Yeah, that's crazy, right? But my OTA fees was $3,000 was because I'm capitalizing on all the keywords on especially YouTube and Google Hotel Ads, and of course, more importantly, Google AdWords, because I want to make sure that I want to fight the fight up front. I don't want to fight the fight from behind because I got 1,000 soldiers that I got to get to just to compete. No, I want to fight right now. I want to do it right here. And if I win, I win. I lose, I lose. But as long as I'm up front and not behind, I have a better chance of capturing that reservation and a better chance of not having to pay OTA commissions. I just feel like that's a big loss for the hotel, and they can do a lot better, especially when they're literally right near the museum. They should be number one. They shouldn't be non-existent. So that's my 2 cents when it comes to revenue.
Now it's time for the hotel.
You know what it is. It's hotel bash time. This hotel was great, but for it to be in the art district, it didn't have any art. Like, the walls were completely white. They were completely bare. there was nothing. I felt like I was Neo in the Matrix trying to save the Keymaker from those crazy dreaded twins on the highway with Trinity. That's how bad it was. Okay. So if I was them, I'd get something inside that hallway. Because that hallway is just, it looks like a college dorm. And I'm not talking about a good college, I'm talking about like community college. Now let's get down to these scores. When it comes to operations, this hotel gets a 8.5. They would have got a 10 if it wasn't for that design flaw with the bed frames. Those bed frames, like I said, it's a big problem because it slows down productivity for housekeeping. That's another thing they have to look at, and it creates more labor hours for the hotel versus just making the investment to get some really good closed sealed bed frames where people don't have to feel like they're in the military climbing through a hole just to clean. Okay, so for operations, they're going to get an 8.5. Breakfast was amazing. Like I said, if I wasn't staying at this hotel and I just came to visit, I would stop here and get breakfast again. They had everything you need, everything that you want for breakfast. So breakfast, I'm going to give them a 9.5. And finally, revenue. Listen, for revenue, they can be doing so much better. But when you're digitally non-existent, you're always going to be behind the 8 ball. There can be a shift in the market, and you're not going to be able to capture any business. And like any market, it has a slow season. So their slow season is even slower for them because they don't exist digitally. If you take a look at this drone shot, you can see how many open rooms they have. And this is only one side of the hotel. Can you imagine what the other side of the hotel looks like? Yes, they could be going so much better. But if you don't play the game, you don't get the scores. All right, you got to get inside the Google, the MSS, even Yahoo. You got to get inside that game and get on those profiles and get in those AdWords so people can see you first. All right, you want to be seen first, face to face. I don't do FaceTime, I do face to face. All right. So for revenue, I'm going to give this hotel a 7.0, and that's a gift, because they're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars by not taking advantage of the digital market space. So the total score for this property is going to be an 8.3. Now, if you want this hotel to win, you got to vote. And the way to vote, hit that like button, leave us a little something below. You know what to do. Leave a little something below. And hopefully this hotel can make it to the final rounds. All right. And as you know, you can go ahead, if you're a hotel and you want to roll in a season 5 or season 6 of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts, just go to this website, click enroll, and enter your hotel. And as always, I am Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan Hotel. Make sure you check us out on our website, hotelguestmanagement.com. And make sure you also check out our sponsors, besthotelbooks.com, so you can get the best hotel books library that's on the market. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Hotel Management Do's and Don'ts. And you know what we are here to do. We're here to make your everything rise up.